Good morning, KB. You have one new message.
Hi KB, this is Susan and I'm just leaving you a message to inform you that we at the board of directors have decided that we need a storage facility if we're going to establish a solid settlement. As you know, our main objective here is to investigate the alien base, and a storage facility will aid us greatly on this endeavor. Please get on it promptly. Thank you, KB. Talk soon.
End of message. Sounds like you have a busy day ahead of you. Good luck, KB. I'm here if you need any assistance.
Well, gentlemen, it seems the board of directors wants us to build a storage facility because that will aid in the whole mission of exploring the alien base. And now we're gonna have to figure some things out. We don't have an excavation team yet, so Reagan, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and clear the space where we're gonna build this storage facility. And I will work on finding a design for the storage room. I'm gonna have to search on the internet. Now, Robin, I don't have anything for you at this time, but what we'll do is we'll meet up right back here once we have the space cleared and a design to actually work with. Is that good? Is that good for everyone? That's good for me. So let's get to work, gentlemen. The timing is perfect to build the storage facility in this area because most of our projects will be in or close to this area from this point on, and it's gonna be right down this space. We still need to wait for Reagan to clear out this space, but while we wait for him, I'm gonna go ahead and check around on YouTube to find a design that we can work with. I'll probably check out a couple of videos to find maybe a blend of designs, or maybe there's one good design that we can go with for the storage room. I think this will also be our big main storage room for the rest of the season. So let me go find something. I may have found a design that we can use, and we'll get to that in a second, but Reagan asked me to come by spawn because we need to make another beacon, otherwise his digging efforts won't go that well. But at least Mr. Hubone made the iron farm, so this should be stocked perfectly. One thing I do need to remember is to finish the harbor at some point, because we are expecting some supplies to come in by ship once the settlement has its basics in place.
Sorry for the interruption, KB.
Oh, yes, go ahead.
Reagan has finished clearing the space, so we are ready to get started.
Okay, that's perfect. Let's head back then. So we'll get back to this project. It's nice that Reagan has finished. I'm not even gonna meet up with them now because we can go straight into the space and start working, because I do have a design as well. The design we're gonna be using is one of Wattle's designs, which I'll link in the description below. Yes, this is perfect. It's not too big yet because now we can actually, I'm gonna have different departments, if you will, different segments, like this space that way will be a stone segment. Right next to it will probably be a wood segment, and then a sand segment. So that allows us to expand infinitely into that space. And for the segments or departments, we can expand into that space. Yes, I'm gonna build a legit advanced end game level storage here. So it may take time, but we can at least get the basics in. I need to get supplies together, but then I will test the mechanics of this farm outside probably, and then we'll move things in and start actually developing the compartments, the departments, the segments. Now, if we're gonna make this an advanced storage, the ultimate endgame storage, it does need auto sorting, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Again, this is a design by Wattles, so I'm not gonna do a tutorial now. I'm just gonna run through it to see if I understand it. He does a better job at the tutorial, so please go check him out instead of watching what I do now. You can listen, because it's just me trying to figure it out. So what I do know is we need a dropper. This dropper will shoot the items into the system. But we need to make this actually shoot. So, let me think. I think it's... we need to make an X. That's what we need to do. So I'll place an H, and then we take those blocks away to make an X. And at the back of it, we're going to have redstone dust running, so we need to just fill it up like that. From out the dropper, I'll have a comparator running into dust on that block, dust there, so the signal will run comparator block. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to understand how it works. I do know that I need a repeater there and that going in there. At some point, I will get to understanding how this works, but that is on one tick, so this should then fire. That is it. Okay, so that will fire items into our system. Now let's build the storage part of the system. The first thing he says is to have a hopper just pointing that way. So we'll have a hopper pointing that way. The next one is your chest, so where the storage actually will be. And I do have some chests, so that is the first thing. But now we want to make this stone, so let's lock this part of it. So we'll have some blocks going 3 blocks back, 1 step down, skip a space, 1 step there. So that's the design. We'll take a comparator signal out of that dude. We'll send that signal into redstone dust, into a repeater going back into this block, which will have the redstone torch. Now we just place some, let's take slabs, random items over there. And if we place stone in here, let's keep 1. Then it should go, I don't need to keep 1. It should go down to 41, which means this is locked and it will forever be stone. Let's see. It's good. It's good. It's locked on stone, and that is basically it. So we have auto item inserting into my storage system. We have a way to lock the chest to be specific items, so we can actually have a sorted storage system. And on top of this block, we'll have a water stream that shuttles all of the items into our storage room. And I only want 1 insert point, and then this water line's running through my whole storage system. That's what we want. Okay, cool. Sun is setting, so I don't want to hang out around the outside here. We'll go ahead. I'll move this inside the actual storage facility. The machine is in, and this first department will be the stone department. As you can see, I have normal stone sorting out, and I think there's 8 types of stones, excluding the stairs and the slabs and things like that. I don't know if I want to sort that into my storage room, because what I realized is chests cause lag on a server. Now I need to figure out how much lag, and will there be lag if I'm not in my area? There's a couple of questions. Are barrels better? But I've asked those questions to people that may know, so I'll probably have answers very soon. But as you can see, it should stop around about there, which means this will be the stone department. And then right at the top, we have an offload area. If you place a shulker on that hopper, then it will automatically sort items into the system. Now, as you can see, I don't have the water stream in yet. I'll add that. At some point, the water stream will run to this side, then it will go across a little bit that way, go across again, have a zigzag pattern like that. And this corner I'll keep clear as a workshop area, something like that. Yes, I'm excited about the storage room. It's going to be my most advanced storage room yet, as soon as I figure out questions about the lag. Okay, 2 questions. Number 1, how many chests will be too many chests? Because this is only stone-related chests. So what I'm thinking is things like stone itself can have 3 chests, but if it's like a wall, only have 1 chest for it. Any overflow needs to be deleted. Does that make sense? And the second question is, what design would I use for the floors and walls and the decor? If it's the stone area, do we use the stone things to do something in the stone area? Which kind of makes sense to me. Or do I go for a universal design like this? Which kind of doesn't make sense to me. It becomes more work the other way around by making this out of stone. But that's fun, that's interesting, that's like this hallway could be a project on its own. I'll think about it. I think what I'll do is I'll use stone stuff to design something here, and that way I can decide if it's what I do want to use. I realized I never explained how to do the water stream, but it's very simple. Right in front of the dropper you want a water source block, and then that will flow in the direction where your hoppers and storage would be. You can surround it by any blocks. I used glass so I can actually see it and not forget about it, because if the water gets out, it will ruin my redstone. Remember that. Right, so now I have things to do. Okay, I'll admit it. This is kind of overkill. According to my calculations, this should be all of the stone variants that you can get. And most of them will only be sorted into one double chest. Some of the key ones will have 2 or even 3 double chests. Oh no, I see I actually limited it to 2. We'll see if we need more. I don't really think we'll need more, but all I need to do now is add in each of these boys' locking mechanisms and then locking them up as well, which is going to be a process. I think that'll take a long time because I need to make enough blocks of all of these ones to actually lock it up. And no, it won't. I just need one of each block. No, it won't. Okay, let me go ahead and do that, because the final thing we do need to do for the stone side then, after I have actually locked the chests, is to create decor for it, and I'm gonna decor this hallway in a stone style then, with all of these variants will do something. Alice?
Yes, KB.
Please inform the board of directors that a prototype for the storage facility has been finished. I finished up the stone department. It's looking good. We have a universal wall I'm gonna use throughout the whole place, which can be tweaked a little bit, but the rest of it's looking good. The prototype has been tested as well, and it seems to be working fine. I added an overflow chest to the end just to make sure there's nothing missing in here. And it seems good. I am very happy with the facility.
Anything else?
Yes, Alice, please add links in description for all of the AfterLife members, and make sure to add any social medias for the AfterLife and for myself that is needed there as well.
Anything else?
No, Alice, that will be everything. I'm about to sign off. Thanks for your assistance today, and I will be back very soon. We can start with the next phase.
Signing off.
Thank you, Alice. I'll see you next time.